Hey everybody, let's talk about the Death Knight cards that were revealed today for the Great Dark Beyond. Comes out November 5th, and I'm going to have some opinions here. Before that, if you are not subscribed to the channel, it's a good idea to subscribe to the channel because, yeah, you might like free stuff. Just saying, cool things are happening very, very soon. Announcement very, very soon. Fun stuff, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's go into it right now. And the first one we saw, 8 mana, the 8 hands from Beyond. It's an 8/8 beast. The artwork is spectacular. The signature card art is spectacular. It's, you know, a double blood rune. Everything else is terrible about this card. It's my opinion. Please don't flame me or what have you. The battle cry, destroy both players' decks except the 8 highest cost cards in each. Not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of this for many reasons. You are playing with your opponent. You both have, you know, 30 cards or 40 cards if Renathal's in it, but Renathal's not going to be running. You both have 30 cards, okay? My thing with this one is I'm going into a game and I have a specific set, and I know that if it's 30 versus 30, I just don't like the idea of taking out at possibly, you know, turn 8, turn 7, turn 6 if this is discounted. Just my deck being destroyed and whatever I have is there. I'm just not a fan of it. You know, I have no control over that. It's like sitting there and going and saying, I'm going to play baseball with an opponent, and then them bringing like a rocket launcher for the baseball. They're changing the game that I'm playing. I could be the only one that thinks of this. Please let me know in the comments. Do you agree? What do you think about this card? I'm not a fan of it, but the art is amazing. I'm really liking the artwork. I just wish I liked the card more. And watch, maybe there's some awesome stuff that we're going to see from this deck. Whatever's being built with, we will see, but I'm just not a huge fan of it right now. Let's look at another one. 6 mana, 5/5 Draenei. It is an Unholy Rune, Exarch Maladar. Battle Cry. The next card you play this turn costs corpses instead of mana. This is busted, and this will be broken, and this will be fun. There's going to be some craziness with this one, 100%. I think it's going to be absolutely nuts seeing this one. What are we absolutely able to get? We're able to get corpses in this game with Death Knights. We're gonna see some busted stuff with this one. Kind of looks like Null from Marvel. I don't know. Oh, maybe not. Okay, never mind. So it doesn't. It's really cool, and this will see a lot of play in my opinion. Next up, 2 mana Guiding Figure. It's a 3/2, and its spell burst is trigger a random friendly minion's death rattle, and it's a starship piece. So look, this is the starship for Death Knight. This is the signature for Guiding Figure. Wow, that is amazing. Here's the signature for the starship. This is really cool. Every piece of art is amazing on this. So yeah, trigger a random friendly minion's death rattle. There's a lot of opportunities there, whether you're doing hand buff stuff, egg stuff. There's some options here. There might even be some other stuff in here. Maybe we'll see in a second. Next up, 1 mana Unholy Rune, 1/3 Draenei, Arcanai, Death Speaker. I don't know if I'm saying that right. After another friendly minion is reborn, summon a copy of it. Here's some other broken stuff. You know, when I first looked at all of these Death Knight cards, I was like, yeah, it's not what I'm used to, and maybe it's just because I'm used to playing Razzle right now, or, you know, the ham buff Death Knight, but this is pretty cool. There's some fun stuff that we could play with that. I gotta see that. I like this card. I think this card will see some absolute play. Next up, 10 mana, 1 Unholy Rune, 8/7 Wakener of Souls. Taunt, reborn, and then the death rattle is resurrect a different friendly death rattle minion. Okay, yeah. There's some nutty stuff you could do here. Yeah, there's some crazy nutty stuff that you could do here. So this one with the Death Speaker, yeah, there's going to be some fun stuff. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe the Death Knight cards are going to be awesome, and I just don't see it. I think it's strong. I mean, 10 mana, I don't know how, you know, how crazy that's going to be, but it's pretty cool looking at first glance, you know? Let's see what the rest of them are. Next up, 6 mana Airlock Breach. It is a 1 blood and 1 unholy rune. Summon a 5/5 undead with taunt and give your hero +5 health. Spend 5 corpses to do it again. That's pretty good. You to be able to put something on the board with taunt, obviously, which is a good thing, and then get 5 health. And then if you spend 5 corpses to it, this is a crazy good card. This will absolutely see some play. Wow. I did not know how good that was. And then the artwork, as always, is stellar. Next up, 3 mana Soulbound Spire, Death Rattle. Summon a minion with cost equal to this minion's attack up to 10. So, hand buff stuff, maybe. Starship piece. So, yeah, we already did all that Starship stuff. There's some craziness with this one. Look at the signature card here. Wow. This is great. Yeah, this one will, hopefully the Starship for Death Knight is going to be awesome because this is pretty cool. Summon a minion with cost equal to this minion's attack. So with hand buff, maybe some other stuff, maybe we'll get a big minion on board as well with the Death Rattle. Or we can trigger the Death Rattle. Yeah, we can trigger the Death Rattles with the other cards. There's some nutty stuff here. I just haven't seen it being completely put together yet. I haven't looked at all of the neutral cards yet. I've looked at some of them. I've probably forgotten most of them, but I'll do the neutrals after all of the class cards are revealed. 4 mana Suffocate is the next one. It's a shadow spell. Destroy a minion. If you're building a starship, also destroy a random neighbor. So that's kind of cool. You could do some fun stuff with that. You could probably even hit your board if you need to do some Death Rattle stuff. I don't suggest doing that. That's kind of stupid. But yeah, this is really cool. I think this is going to be pretty powerful. Plus, it's 4 mana. 4 mana is pretty good to destroy 1 or potentially 2 if you're building a starship. Come on, sign me up for that one. That one's huge. Next up, 3 mana Assimilating Blight, and this is a 2 unholy, 1 blood. Discover a 3 cost Death Rattle minion, summon it with Reborn. Okay. Death Rattle synergy with some of the Death Rattle pieces that we've already seen. It's Discover options, so you can get possibly a really, really good one. And then also you can have it with Reborn. So whatever you... Okay, this one's pretty good as well. I don't know what restrictions I would have to see with the runes or what have you, but this is really cool. Okay, I'm happy with the Death Knight cards. I was wrong. I am a fan of these, and I believe that might be it. No, one more. Last up, 2 blood runes, 1 mana Orbital Moon. Give a minion taunt and lifesteal if you played an adjacent card this turn. Also give it Reborn. Okay, this one's broken too. These are good. The rune restrictions is going to be the deciding factor there. It's going to sit there and, decide on, can I play this one? Can I play this one? That's the only thing that I'm saying is not making some of these combos like crazy good. And of course, obviously, there's more cards to be seen. I think all of the neutrals are out. I got to start looking at the neutrals to see where this works. I got to see how to start building starships with each one of the classes that have those starship pieces and see how they can go. I know there's people online on Twitter and Reddit that are saying like, hey, I don't think any of the starships is super busted. I don't think that's the goal of those starships. I think those starships were, a mechanic, a really cool mechanic. I don't think those were meant to be like the game killer or the game ending part of it. I think it was just part of the mechanic and the story and the theme of it, but we won't know. We won't know for a few more days. This is coming out November 5th, so it's soon. And then, yeah, I'm rambling enough on this. All I can say is please please subscribe, all that fun stuff, especially for next week. And I don't know what's happening next week. I don't know. Maybe stuff is happening next week. I have no idea. Yeah, I will see you in the next video.